Hey-o. Oh, what is up, everybody? It is time to dive into Borderlands again. So, yesterday we had a look at the new weapons. Oh, that's the wrong button. The missile laser, the hardpoint, the Rooker, and the aching or royal. And Azrael pointed out in chat that a different content creator by the name of Moxie already did break the Rooker, which is, yeah, it's a thing. So I had a look at the video that he had put up, and I actually do have a Rooker, so I can just go to the Rooker to show you guys. So apparently, this needle effect, where you fire two needles that home in on enemies that you're aiming at, absolutely. Of course I'll call you out. You're the one and only Azrael, the moderator. Of course I'm gonna call you out. What are you on about? But the needle effect locks in all of the damage modifiers on fire. I earned a D. Yes, you are a D Azrael, you know, the one and only. But yeah, no. The reason why people are saying that the Rooker is such a strong sniper is because it does lock in all of the modifiers that you get on the moment of firing, which means that things like Bloodshot is something that now is captured on the first shot, and then it continues to apply throughout the entire duration of the fucking needles. That's pretty good, right? Amon has the Dragon Breath, which is basically Bloodshot, but it makes it into a fire attack that applies like 200 or 300%, I believe. On top of that, Bloodshot is not the only thing that it is good with. It also applies insanely high bleed procs with Bloodletter. So if you can get this to a 10 out of 5, then that is, you know, also pretty good. On top of the fact that you do have the things like target prescience, which means that you can now crit with the needles on any body part with a 15% chance. If you do modify that with the crit blade, then, well, that is 105% crit chance. I can see where Moxie was going with it. However, there's one thing that makes this so fucking funny. If you shoot this sniper rifle with the alt fire, so if you fire the needles will stay when you are swapping to a different gun. Let that sink in for a second. You can swap to a different gun and the needles will still go to where your cursor is aiming at. Which brought me to the next thing that I wanted to test. I'm not sure if Moxie tested this, but I do know that I want to test it, just for shits and giggles. What happens if you have two Rookers? They both have the alt fire, because that's part of the legendary sniper rifle gun thing. What happens if I have two Rookers? I both have them set on the needle thing, and I fire the two in consecutive order. So you fire both of the needles. Do you now have 4 needles that are continuously going around and spinning and doing their thing? I mean, I can't say that I haven't. I have had some thought put into it, and it felt really, really, really compelling to do. So I do think that I should try to get a sniper. You know, a second one. I am really tempted to try this out. I'm just not sure if it's good enough. Whatever. We will get more tickets eventually anyway. I mean, getting these things is not that difficult, honestly. Especially because the daily missions are kind of simple to do for the most part. Oh god, it has Ripper. Wait. It has Ripper instead of Order. And it has Jacobs. Why do I feel like this is a fucking horrifying thing to deal with? Jacobs on 121% crit damage. Yep. Oh wait, also that's a bayonet, isn't it? Huh. Okay.
Hey, you're doing phenomenal.
So we put this on needle, and then we swap to the other one. Put that on needle. Okay. Oh god. Did you spend money on the Azamina cards? Oh, that must have been a blast, huh? I mean, Azamina is a pretty good archetype, but wouldn't say that the new cards... I don't know what they added, if I'm honest. I didn't keep up with the... I didn't keep up with the entire Yu-Gi-Oh card base for Master Duel. If at all, if I'm honest. Okay, so do we go to the... maybe we should go to the trading dubbies first. I guess we're first gonna go to the practice area. Might be easier to check it out there. Fire. Fire. I see 4.
Our friends.
I see 4. So that does work. They don't stay long enough for it to really be functional though. So I guess there's that. They are going to switch that. They have to. Right? I mean, there's no way that they will allow it to like continuously keep going. That feels so dumb. Also, that's that's also kind of dumb. That's also kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, just look at the numbers that you see popping up. Like, those are not small numbers. They're actually decent numbers. And I haven't even built for it all that much. Because I only have one thing that has been built for it. Well, built. And that's the amp. The amp effect on the shield. That's almost the only thing on this entire build that I have that was made for this. That 100% gun damage. Although I guess I do have sniper damage on my team, which, I mean, and this has this effect damage. Wait, hold on. Increase gun damage for consecutive shot fired. How much ammo does this have? 18. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. That's not what I was aiming at, but hey, you know. But it's so funny that it works. Although it is a little bit annoying that Order and Ripper both require you to charge the shot. I feel like it would be better if you could just go shoot, swap gun, and then basically do whatever you want to do, you know? But there might be bonuses on Order that I am not aware of. Because I haven't looked at Order weapons all that much. But yeah, no, that's kind of why people like Moxie were saying that the sniper is so strong. Because you can get multiple instances of amp for example, or Bloodshot, and it all applies to one and the same selection of needles. If you do that to a boss, and the one that he was killing did have shield, so, you know, shock damage to shields is ridiculously strong, but still, if you do have amp, and I actually think that What's for Dinner is a really, really good one for it, because every single time when you have an overshield and these needles are hitting, they deal 25% of that damage as shock damage. So that's easily another like 2 to 3k damage, as you saw earlier. So I think that's actually not that bad. Pretty sure you can roll amp on your rep kit as well, right? Pretty sure you can? Wait. Let me go look that up. Bookmarks. Rep kits. Yup. Amp. Your next shot deals plus 200% damage. And I don't even have the right roll on this one either. Because if you roll pure amp on it, it becomes 150% gun damage. So this is 150. The Warpaint or whatever rep kit basically can roll amp on it as well for another 200% damage. Oh boy. Is there something else that you can roll on this? Or maybe you just want to have an entirely different... Yeah, I think you would want to have the Bloodshot class mod, right? Pretty sure that does exist. Yeah. The Undead Eye. You know what the best part about it is? That thing automatically rolls with sniper rifle damage of 45% on 50. So you can roll an additional 45% sniper rifle damage on it. Now, if you would combine that with, I don't know, plus 5 Bloodshot. That means you would take 100%. Bonus damage would become 100% of current health. Yep. Now if you run the right shield on it, then you lose your shield. Ah, wait, no, that wouldn't really do all that much. Because that would mean that you can't run amp on it anymore. When energy shields are full. But does not having an energy shield count as having an energy shield? I don't know how that works. Ash, do you know how that works? Because I honestly don't know. That's weird. Oh, it always comes with fixed parts. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. No, then in that case it doesn't matter. The Timekeeper's new shield always comes with the same parts, apparently. Which is weird. I could have sworn that I had a couple of different ones, but maybe that's just because my level was lower. Type... Armor shields. No, it's not an armor shield, it's an energy shield. No, it is an armor shield, now that I think of it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's because of the levels. Okay, okay, so this always is the same. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so that's not something that we really can use. In that case, maybe Bloodshot is not it. I mean, I know that Bloodshot does a lot of damage. And dealing bonus damage based on her current health. Okay, wait, hold on. When Vex uses a rep kit, her next gunshot will become a bloodshot, converting damage dealt into kinetic damage and dealing bonus damage based on her current health. Now the question is, does that bonus damage get the extra modifiers on top of it? That's something that I'm not sure of. Okay, so, okay, we have the Undead Eye, that's one option. Teen Witch is definitely an option as well. Because we do have the lifesteal convergence into literally whatever. Because all the damage that I did so far was without activating Vexaltation. So that's one. We didn't use our Warpaint. That's another boost in lifesteal. So our damage can go up. Yeah, so that's definitely an option. What did Technomancer do again? Oh, right, Ordnance. Ordnance is not what we need. Avatar was the one that did the minion damage for the attunement, so that's not what we're looking for. Illusionist was the one that did the... also a Spectre, okay, sure. Kindred Spirits was the one for minions. Okay, wait, what? In that case, which one gives you the bonus to the bleed? I know that there is a mod that gives you the bleed bonus, but I don't know which one it is. No class mod adds points to Bloodletter. I am so disappointed in everything. That means that I have to go look at the video that Moxie posted in order to see what the one is that he was using. Because I honestly do not remember exactly which one that is. He just uses he just uses a random one. Let's go over interactions. Let's not go over interactions. Just show me what I want to know. Yeah, you did find one that does add 5 points to it. So you're using a random generic... Okay. I see. No class mod adds points to Bloodletter. Uh-huh, sure. Except there is one that does, but hey, you know. Okay, so we would want to find one that gives us amp on this. But something tells me we don't want a warpaint for that entire thing, because this is going to be a sniper build. Literally just snipe. So what would be the one that we would want for just a sniper? Like which rep kit gives us a fuck ton of bonus damage or something along those lines? Because it's basically like one shot. No, it's not the pacemaker. Yeah, I mean, I would say it most likely is either the Warpaint. Because it does give us fire rate. We could go for a triple bypass. Because if you think about it, a triple bypass most likely is the easiest one to use. Because it's not really about the healing, right? If you have a triple bypass with amp, there you go, rep kit, charge the needle shot, let go of the button, and then 2 seconds later something should theoretically be laying on the floor, crippled and all set. In theory. Yeah, because it's one shot. Defibrillator is... Chance to get one back. The blood analyzer gives you immunity to less elemental damage taken for 7 seconds. That's not really something that we're looking for either. I mean, the EF 1000 could work. Because it stays active for 20 seconds, but that's not really what we are looking for. Because it is just the next shot that gets the bonus, so... that would mean we need to go and farm a triple bypass with augment. As if just getting the bypass wasn't bad enough. We need to get it with a specific thing on it. Great, love that. Yeah. Where do you even get that thing? The dissected plateau. That means that it's something here because it is near the oppressor and biohead. Okay, so I'm gonna go and take a guess and say that it's either in here or over here. The Claim Auger Mine. Yeah, pretty sure that's down there. Because that's the only thing that I didn't get yet, so in that location at least. Excuse you. Oh, that's what we're fighting against. I see. But like, don't get me wrong, I knew that the Dark Beast was strong, but I took out that crystal guy within seconds. Even my bot would not have been able to do it that fast. Although that might be because you have to go and detonate the stickies, I suppose. This makes total sense. This is logical.
So easy.
I mean, okay, granted that guy was already almost dead, but still. What the hell? Okay, I want to go and see what the Dark Beast is doing after we're done with getting the triple bypass. Because I get the feeling that we could maybe make this do so much more damage than it's already doing. Maybe not with amp, because that's, like I said, that's on the next shot, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know, I just can't shake the feeling that it's capable of doing more than it is doing right now. The only thing is that these flying ones are a little bit annoying to deal with. Because properly aiming for them is somewhat of a pain. See what I mean? Those crystal ones are going down within a matter of seconds. So far, only the bot was capable of getting rid of those quick enough that they are not a problem. Like that they don't annoy you, basically. Like they're not a problem, but they're problematic enough that I don't like seeing them, you know? What a real cozy place this mine is. Oh, fuck. So cozy. mean, it's a boss, right? Oh. Well, you seem to be a real fucking sweetheart. No thanks. I get the feeling this is gonna be a fucking pain to kill. Which is funny. Because the bot should be doing so much more damage than it did just now. Then again, this is a pure health boss, so maybe a fire weapon would be kind of nice. Don't think I have one on me though. No. That kind of sucks. Where is that thing that I looked up earlier? Where is it at? Yes, I know. I jumped to a previous thing. Thank you very much, Discord. There we go. What else did die to the... It's literally only incendiary. Oh boy. Hey look! Incendiary. Yeah, that's oh boy. Flash. Flash only takes increased damage from incendiary. It kinda does suck, not gonna lie. However, we do have the bolt, and that means that we do have the thing that, theoretically speaking, could do the damage, because I just need to properly stack all of the things on top of each other. So it's not the end of the world. We can get there. See? Oh. I mean, I guess this is as good a time as any, right? Does this work? No, not really. Oh. Interesting. Well, that was almost curtains. I am not gonna be happy, am I? Nope, this is all overshield. The stopgap is... I mean, it's something. This is actually a pretty decent fire dancer. Interesting. There we go.
I can barely grab hold in your...
Yeah. That one move that he does where he spawns those mini ones are... That's an annoying one, huh?
Here's the truth.
I'm getting flashbacks from the Dark Beast hunting. That was about the same kind of bullshit that happened. Where on that he basically spawns a whole bunch of shit that tries to murder your ass. Not exactly it. Whee! 10? 11? Ooh. Let's see. What could make short work of this guy? All of these come without any elements. Definitely this one. Pretty sure that he didn't save that. That he didn't save the headpiece that I selected. There we go. No, I don't wanna play with your children. Get the fuck out of here. See, that's what happens when you play with the children of the enemy monster that you just killed. Then those children are gonna try to get revenge, and then you're dying for absolutely no reason. I did do nothing wrong. I'm just doing my job, you know? It's not my fault that their dad was the one that thought that he could murder me. I mean, I don't know. Yoink. I mean... maybe I should try this. You know...
Be with me, sisters!
That actually did go decent. Splash damage. Well, that's not what we're looking for. Alchemist, crit damage, movement speed, assault rifle damage. I mean, it's not a bad one. Does it feel good? I don't know. Can't say that I advise it, but sure. big beast. Slowly but surely, our entire existence is melting thanks to that poison pool in the middle. But hey, you know, we're all good. That went remarkably faster than it did before. No legendary though. I should complain more often. It's cricket. Cricket is kind of cool.
It's over.
Please let me. Thank you. Even in that, the greedy son of a bitch is keeping me from getting his loot. I earned this loot, okay? At least I hope I do. Yoink.
Technically, I'm very impressed.
I'm sorry, what? Okay, so, right. Moving on. Also, that's a really easy way of getting back my my rep kit. Just stand in a puddle of poison and, you know. Or, I guess it's not poison, it's acid.
Power of a siren.
Yeah, so anyway. I think I figured it out. Think. Not entirely certain.
You're so impressive.
Oh. Forgot to get my rep kit back. Yeah, I think I understand it now. What I've been doing wrong the entire time is I didn't stack things correctly. I mean, I guess that I just felt that I didn't necessarily need to stack it. I already did so much damage that I just kind of felt that it was not necessary. Well, if you think about it, the faster you can do these things, the better. Hello, can we please? Sure. Buggy stuff is buggy.
Shields, that is.
Yeah, see? You can clear this shit so much faster if you actually properly do the thing. I was just a silly boy. Oh well. Oh, good though. Wasn't fast enough this time.
Respectable.
Respectable. Okay. Okay. Class mode galore. Damn. Of course I find a hunter one that's not purple. Yeah, okay, it doesn't have the right rolls on it. Words.
Let's make some memories together.
Yeah, guys, let's make some memories together. That totally does not sound wrong at all. What are you on about? We like the sound that I just heard. That's a good sound. That's a good sound. Please let it be a good thing. Oh, well, that's not what we're looking for. Ah, it's a stopgap. Oh well. Stopgap is pretty cool as well, though. Oh. So anyway, it's so silly. That's another stopgap. Accuracy increases with continuous fire. Yeah, that's great, man, on a sniper rifle. That is literally made to fire more slowly as you are continuously firing. That's... yeah. Real precious find right there. I don't think I ordered micro bats. Pretty sure I didn't. Meh.
Very brave.
Yoink. Welp. No luck on that one either. Boy. Well, that thing didn't get the move. Ooh, I do like this one though. That is a really good bypass for the build that I was gonna make. Oh man. Oh that could be fun. Grants increased melee damage dealt by 50% for 10 seconds. That hard hitter is definitely one of the better rolls for that one. Let me see, which ones was it that I could roll for it? It was hard hitter that I could roll for it, that would work. The other one was movement speed by 40%. And I guess, but I'm not entirely certain how that's programmed. You could theoretically try to get amp. And then use the 200% damage from that one. Because here's the thing that I am not entirely certain about. There's a chance that the amp on the rep kit, that registers as gun damage. Like percentage gun damage increase. If that's the case, bare arms would theoretically benefit from amp. Because you would get a 100% melee damage increase simply because the increase to gun damage, yada yada yada. So I can see that doing a thing. But there's also a chance that it's just programmed as you're dealing 200% increased damage. Which would mean that it would be really good for the sniper, which does make sense because that is the one that does deal the electric damage, the shock damage. I don't know, that really depends. This thing, however, this says that when your energy shields are full, shots drain 28% of those shields for 100% gun damage, but this is on the shot itself. So that's not a buff that is active. Although, now that I say that,
Vaults must be easy to hunt since they can't move.
if you look at the buffs on my bar, that first one is the amp. Like, the one right there, the very first buff, that's the amp shield. That's the amp from the shield, so there's a really good chance that with this shield up, as long as you have full energy shield, that you get that bonus. Not gonna lie, that is worth testing out, because if that is something that works, then you could make melee builds even stronger. I'm pretty sure lifesteal does apply to it.
Witness! No! Snap!
I mean, it does go down fast. I do need to pick up this gold though, because we do have that weekly thing going, so do need to go and do that thing. I'm also still really tempted on building a tank Amon. Like just a pure I do not die version of Amon. But you know what the problem is with it? You would have a need for other people to join your game, because if you're tanking, you can't really deal damage, you know? No. I did not invite the entire family of Betty McBattisons. Look at the damage numbers. Those are definitely decent numbers, but that was on Flash. Not gonna lie, that's an interesting number. Let's take some damage. Okay, here we go again.
All right.
I understand it now. Oh boy. Oh. I was about to sing the rolling song again, and then it just stopped. It was like, no, you're not gonna sing again. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Kind of funny, I say but pretty sure that is the bleed one. No, it's not. Oh. Yay! Murder! No luck. Okay. So, anyway. Ow. Thank you for my rep kit. The amount of people that have told me like, oh my god, that rep kit is not the one that you should be running. The triple bypass is so much better. Can your triple bypass give you back an entire charge just because you take damage? I don't think so. Poison pools have never been more friendly to me than they have been at this very moment.
No one can help you now. Have a curve.
Do I need to say more? It's so stupid. Ow, 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 ow. Because that's the stupid thing about this rep kit. It just gives you back almost your entire charge. But you have overshield. So it doesn't matter all that much.
Dark and dangerous. Just hide. Scream.
Shield.
Good enough.
Oh boy, here we go again. Isn't it funny that the white numbers with that gun, the white numbers are higher than the damage that I'm dealing with the initial hit? I personally think it's kind of funny. Like the blue numbers are like 5k or so. Because they get reduced by the flash resistance. And then the kinetic damage is just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here and die. They see me rolling. Coming through. Oh. Ooh. Wait, hold on. What was that green one? Aemon deals increased elemental damage for a duration. This effect can stack with a maximum amount of 3 stacks. And it's 3% per stack. With 3 points, it would become 9 per stack. Okay, and then we go to the Calamity tree. And then we see that plus 4 is the one that gives you increased melee damage and skill damage. And I happen to know at plus 9, which almost every single melee Amon build will do if you would wear this, you get 72% melee damage. That in combination with the max HP and the movement speed. I am gonna keep this one. This could be really funny.
Vaults must be easy to hunt since they can't.
It's usually not what you would do for it, but you know, like there's definitely better things. But I'm gonna keep that one. Right. And here we go again. Oh. Yeah. So. Oof. We're so good at this game. We're so good at this game. Where most people need to go and sit there for like quite a bit of time. We just get our thing. Honestly, this one is not that bad either. If you do things with splash. Actually, this in combination with the bot could be really funny. Because the bot is good with the sticky grenades, so that does deal splash damage. I could see that do a thing, sure. But this thing. In combination with the gun, or like with the sniper. That is something that we're gonna try out right now, because I can only imagine what the damage is gonna be right now. Honestly, this doesn't matter. We do want the 10-second interval.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm sorry? What? That's a joke, right? Please tell me that you're joking about the damage that I just witnessed. Right. Okay.
I'm gonna swindle your bar so hard!
Yeah. So. Uh-huh. I don't think that I even want to know what the damage is going to be on things that do not resist it.
Someone's ready for the big time! Are you out of your mind?
Yeah. Oh. Like, don't get me wrong, I did know that it was gonna amplify the damage by a lot. I mean, there's a reason why I did want to have this thing, but... This is absurd. This is absolutely absurd. Especially if you keep in mind, I didn't even stack crit knife or anything. It is only for the first next shot. But still. I am really curious, what is the damage going to be that you can do with just the single shot?
Are you tasting a new flavor? And it's you, mummy!
I mean, that's still a lot of damage, not gonna lie.
I know a stitch when I see one!
Hey, look at that. Damn.
Give me something to cry about! Only I had a spinny chair!
I mean, that's 40k in bleed ticks. That's pretty heavy still. I mean, it's a single shot dealt 269. Nice. But still, like, that's still pretty good damage. Now we are applying everything.
Your butt.
400 something. Hallelujah. Yeah, that is still a lot of damage though. Like, you can say whatever you want, but it's still not okay. I am curious now though, how much damage does this do?
Love explosions!
That's also not horrible damage, like, it's fine. Like, it could be a whole lot better, sure, but...
Party! Ah!
Okay, now there's one thing that I do want to test. Which is gonna be a fucking clown fiesta, but okay, sure. How did I take a weapon off again? You had to go to the bank. Okay, I do have enough space. Cool. This can go in there no matter what. Same for these. The stopgaps. This can go in. This can go in. That's the Ripper one. That can go. This can go. This can go. These. This can go in. This can go in. I do need to keep this one. Okay. I'm gonna tag everything with group 4. Everything that I need to keep. Because we're gonna go and do some experimenting, so... Withdraw. There we go. Yay! We're naked! Woo! Okay, so now there's one thing that I need to know. What has the highest base damage? This thing, sure. And we need... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter where we put things, as long as we put them... As long as we put them somewhere, I suppose. I mean, I guess I could also just have looked here and could have seen that there is a literal unequipped thing right down there in the bottom, but you know. Oh, we do have another 10. Okay, that means that we could test things out as well. I'm really curious about this thing. Let's go for that. Okay, so if I remember correctly, yeah, that does a whopping 2k damage. Yeah, we did 2k. Hell yeah. And that should be the same for every single gun.
All friends!
Sorry, every single... Every single... Excuse you. Bot. Could you explain to me why you're dealing double the damage of every other gun? I mean, I can. It's because I didn't wipe this. But even then... the bot should not deal more damage than any other gun.
Are you out of your mind?
This damage number should not be a thing. So, somewhere along the line... it's doing some funky, weird, bullshit shenanigans. I doubt it's critical hit damage. Those do not affect anything. This is gun damage. I mean, last time when I tried this, I did reset both the specializations and the skills, but not gonna do that this time. Bit of an expensive joke to do that every single time, but... as you guys can see, I basically only gain action skill duration, bonus damage on guns, bleeds on gun and skill crits, which melee is neither. Technically speaking, if I do get this stacked, that does work. Because the critical hit damage is something that is just generically applied. Gun damage can crit. Kill stack. Skill damage. Lifesteal and double the effect when action skill is live. Bonus damage with guns. Very specifically guns. So... we don't have anything except for a bot. Now let's equip our ohm. One six. Say 1-6. No. 3,300 something. Sure, bot. Sure. Why the fuck not? And now here comes the stupid part. And I did say this to you guys before. Do you guys see that splash damage? The gun splash damage that this thing has. If I do add this to the build, see, my damage stays the same. That's the exact same melee damage that I did before. However, when we go to the bolt, suddenly our damage goes up. So what is the best weapon to wield while you're fighting in melee? That's right, the bot. The bot is so fucking stupid. Somehow this thing lets me deal double melee damage. And I don't understand why. There's nothing on this entire gun that says, oh, deal double melee damage. But it does double the melee damage. And then some, because for some reason it also applies the gun splash damage. But it's specifically gun splash damage. Because this thing has sniper rifle status effect damage. Then we're back at the 3-3. Let me see if I have one that has just pure gun damage. Because that's something that I didn't test, if I'm honest. No, type enhancement. Pure gun damage. Gun accuracy, fire rate. I have so many things. And none of it is what I'm looking for. Another splash damage. Actually, I'm gonna take one with 17 with me, just so that I can show you guys that it is the splash damage. 25 gun, sure. Because if I'm correct about this... that's gun damage. This one has 17 splash damage. See? The damage did go up, but not the same amount as it does when I equip the level 51. Because there's like an 8% difference. Which is about right. The 300 difference is... That's correct. This one, however... This is the splash damage. This is just gun damage. Which goes up by 25%. So, theoretically speaking, this should not increase my melee damage. Which it doesn't. But for some reason... It does increase it when it's gun splash damage. I don't understand why. And here's the thing that I was thinking earlier. Like, maybe it has to do with the passive. You know, this thing does have a torque license. So maybe it's the passive. This thing is a ripper. This is a ripper. So it has nothing to do with the entire torque license. Just the splash damage. And I did calculate it earlier. And if you take the base number, like if you completely wipe your character, no specialization, so this 13.13% is gone. The crit damage modifiers are gone. The gun modifiers are gone. If you take the bare bones melee damage, and then you go, and then you take the 25% increase here, that does work. That does exactly what it should be doing. If you then add points that would give you bonus damage, like let's say we take the I don't have anything with yeah, I don't have anything with melee damage on me right now, but if you take something that gives you bonus melee damage, it does work. I do have a class mod that gives me melee damage. It should be in my storage. Let's let this load for a second. Cool. What is it? I'm pretty sure that it was the one that I just threw in there, the last one. Because this one doesn't increase anything else, where these two do give you bonus bonus melee damage besides the 60. This one does it with the last blue passive, and this one does it with the +3, I believe. Yeah, see? Bonus increased melee, and this one is also increased melee. Although this is on dealing melee damage. So that's not the worst thing ever. I guess this could definitely do a thing. Sure, let's use this one.
That could have found me. I'm glad it was you.
So if we go to this gun, we can see that we're dealing 5,800 blah blah blah. And if we go to the ohm, that was the base damage. If we use the other specs now, suddenly we are at 13k. For your information, that's like about 8k higher than with the ohm. Also, the ohm has a base damage now of 2.5. And with harder specs, that was... Alright, 5.8.
I'm tasting a new flavor, and it's you, mummy!
Yeah, blah, 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 mummy, blah, 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 blah. Like, it makes no sense. Harder specs deals legitimately just 13k. And the reason why is because you get that 25% bonus. Now, what I want to know... What happens if we put a triple bypass on? Use this.
Someone's ready for the big time!
Yeah, that doesn't increase the damage. No, it doesn't increase the damage. Okay. In that case, it is programmed to just... It doesn't give you gun damage. It gives you damage on the shot. Which is programmed slightly different. Same thing should be happening with the amp shield. Okay, let's give this a charge for a second. Looks to be the same. Yeah, same case with that one. Okay. It is kind of funny though, because that eye does have the bonus where every critical hit grants 15% critical damage, but it doesn't specify what needs to crit. So if you crit with your melee attack, which is possible, thanks to things like crit dagger, etc. I mean, you can get some pretty big crits for that. This thing, for example, does make that possible. I threw the one triple bypass that I needed to keep with me. I threw that one in here as well, didn't I? Well, that's not smart of me. That one. Woo! I'm really curious how much damage increase this is going to give, if I'm honest. So let's start with the ohm. Okay, so that's 2.4.
Let's just go out there and have some fun.
Yep. There you already have it. I mean, this increases shotgun damage as well, so that could be somewhat wild. Do keep in mind, this is increasing incendiary damage. This is increasing it when you are augmented or like attuned with it. So we get 21% melee damage from here. We get 60 from here. This is giving us 50, and then the specialization gives us another 13.13. This is just reload speed, so that doesn't matter. Cool. Wait. 2.8? 3.6? Yep. Yeah, I know where this is going, because what you could do is you could take that one and then I guess you would want this, and this. Because Groundbreaker is not that great anymore. Not for builds that are purely on melee damage. And then you would want to build out the entire blue tree, because you want to have 5 points in here. You do want to get, maybe not. You do want to have this one maxed out. Haro specs you want at least on 5, if not higher. Pincushion is optional, I guess. Reverberation is a insanely good one. Especially if you can get this one up even past the 5. This is just flat damage increase, so that one is going to be in there. Yeah, there's a couple of other ones that do increase melee damage as well. For example, over here, there's a couple. This one, for example. Overshield is not bad to get, if I'm honest. And the movement speed is also kind of nice, but the others are not that great. I mean, I would say that you would go for like Grave Sustenance in that case. Because the missing action skill duration could be worth it, but then again, doesn't really do much because you're gonna go for the Deathringer thing because Reapers. Vex gains increased minion damage. Huh. So yeah, I mean, you already do use almost all of your points inside of the blue tree though, so. What you could try to do is this one. The grave sites, because of the crit damage. That does actually add up quite a bit. The rep kit could be a thing, but not necessarily with what we are doing right now. But yeah, now we have like 60 here. The blue tree gives us 21. This would give us 50. That's basically all the increases that we're getting at this point. And with the own, we would do 4.1. Hell yeah. Please clear, thank you. And that's already on the 8. I swear, if I equip this thing, then the 50% from the bypass is going to be a big one. Although we do need to wait because rep kits, am I right? So, how was your weekend been? Let's add the splash damage as well. You know what? And we're gonna crit. Fuck it. Why not? If we put it on 5, then the damage that stays should be the crit dagger, right? No, should not be the crit dagger. Yeah, the crit dagger damage should not apply to it. Let's just go all out on this one.
Make a graceful exit, won't you?
1, 2, 3. That's 16k with a single dagger.
Waste not, want not.
I'm not here.
Okay. But that's without building for it. So yeah, okay, hold on. We're gonna do this in a slightly different way. Ta-da! That's not what we want. This is what we want. So, just so that you guys have it as a visual indicator. That last hit was with haro specs on +3. So that adds this as base damage. That's it. That's the base damage increase that we're getting. With the hard hitter, with the 60% from the enhancement, no, the class mod, yada yada yada. But that's just this as base. On top of your normal base, which is like 1.6 or something like that. No, wait, the base was lower, but we have specializations, so let's say 1.5-ish. Something along those lines. Then we add this, so we have a base of like 6,800 something. That's where we are applying all of those bonuses on. But if you look here, this base number can get quite high. And we are nowhere near completely built for melee increases. Because if you looked at it before, this was the damage that we did with all of those increases. So there's a really good chance that if we are building for just pure melee, that you can get it quite high. Because this goes up to a 5, 7. This goes up to about like 30, 35. I think. Or was it 40? It might be 40. This goes up to high, somewhere around the 40. This goes up quite high. But this is every single time you deal gun damage or melee damage. So that means that in the end, this can get up to 50 stacks. If we use that sniper as our like base damage weapon, we can definitely get that ticking quite fast. And it's 0.20 per stack right now. And that is at level 1. It is 1% per stack at 5, I believe. So that does add up as well. That's another 50%. So that's 50. This goes up to 40. This is going to be another... I believe this goes up to... let's see... 15? Something along those lines. 12.5 per stack. But it stacks 3 times, so this goes up by quite a bit as well. Yes, you do need to make kills, but making kills is not that difficult. So, yeah, and then you have this, which means that it now throws 5 phase daggers that, and I'm not joking, that apply the base damage from normal Haru specs on every single one of these knives, and all of the modifiers on top of it all go on all 5 knives. If you throw 5 knives into a boss, you can chunk a boss. Tiny problem. You're chunking a boss. You're not killing a boss. And it only has a 33% chance to refund, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it's not perfect. This, however, is kind of nice. This is 150% of the initial damage dealt. And every single dagger does have a separate chance of proccing the reverberation. So, you know, it is a 50-50. So sometimes you're just absolutely destroying something, and other times you're looking at the opponent and going, I need to run. That's why I kind of like the movement speed. But yeah, that's what we need the hunter class mod for. Because then you can roll the Haru specs on +5. I was so happy when I found this one. It has the melee damage, it has the movement speed, and it has the Haru specs. But it's just not at 5. I could get to 8. Which was high, like, don't get me wrong. Like, if I look here, 8 is still, like, 14k as a base. So that's still pretty damn high. It's just not high enough. I needed to have it higher. Which is unfortunate. And I need to see if there is more enhancement mods, like enhancement stats that do apply on the bot when you're meleeing, because it's absolutely ridiculous if you think about it. The fact that gun splash damage is applied to your melee attack, but only when you're wearing, or like having the bot in your hands. I don't know. I get the feeling that the bot is like 80% of the reason why things are broken. Like the all-rounder passive is just, it's so fucking stupid. And it might be all-rounder with the torque license. Like, it might be the combination of the two, but I don't know. Mine applies it and it shouldn't.
One for pickup line.
Anyway. Let's equip back everything that we should have equipped. There you go. Well, let's go with the normal build that we were running. There. Because we have this boy. Wait, torque impact or torque sticky? It automatically comes with torque impact rounds. Is that what the breach does? That's cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Oh, that's what it does. It bypasses shit. Oh, that is really cool. It's fucking awkward as shit to use, by the way, but it's really cool. You do need to get your distance right, otherwise you're not hitting shit, but...
My heart on!
Too much fun!
Oh my god, that is so cool! With the sticky ammo, it is awkward as hell. Oh my god, it's so awkward! Yeah, with the sticky ammo, it is really fucking awkward. Oh wait. Is this the right distance? Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna kill myself if I detonate it now. Yeah, there you go. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so this is a really cool gun, but it's awkward as hell. It does do decent damage though, I'm not gonna lie. It does decent damage. But I don't think that I'm gonna say yeah, no, that's the gun for me. Like,
It was always going to end this way.
a kaboom. So anyway, why game? Why are we allowed to do this? Like, that one needle shot did like 20 times the amount of damage of a fully charged order shot with the same gun. And that's just the bleed procs. Ridiculous. I mean, I do need to get the others now. I think that the laser could be a really cool one, and this could be good and cool, but I'm not sure. This is awkward to use. I can't say it enough times. The hard point is really fucking awkward to use. Like, I love the design of it. But in actuality of use cases, no thanks. Let's see. These can go back. Ugh. This is the melee one. Oh, right. That was with the shiny war paint. That wasn't even... Wait. That was with just the war paint. That wasn't even with the... Oh. Wait. Because the war paint doesn't have the right firmware. No, the war paint has the right firmware, the other one doesn't. It's a rep kit. Do I have another rep kit with the right enhancement? No. Ah. Fun. Uh-oh. I need to go and find another high caliber. I need to find a high caliber rep kit. Otherwise I'm losing the 10% gun damage. Which is fine, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but still. Oh well. Let's see. If we go to this guy... What do we need to do for this? Pangolins. Pretty sure pangolins spawn around this place. Right? Don't they spawn around here? Pretty sure they do. Let's get those last tickets just so that we have it. Oh, I'm having fun. I am certainly having fun.
Now you're equipped to handle anything.
Oh god, it's a bat infestation. No thanks. I'm good. Perfect. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dead, dead, dead.
Whoa! Getting blindsided by pangolins.
So easy.
They believe. Okay. Why did nobody warn me that pangolins were like capable of flying? I would have appreciated a warning. Fucking flying pangolins. Four more. Going once, going twice. No, nope, no. Pangolin fanatics that are gonna try to murder my ass. Unfortunate. Okay, moving on. Beep, beep.
Your shadows are closing in.
No pangolins here either. Okay.
It's you and me, champ.
Surely there's... Right? Surely there's pangolin down here. No, there's just a whole lot of nothing. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, pangolin sama, where you at? I mean, they're not pangolin, but I'll take it. Oh, wait, shit. That's that. Oh. Hello? Bag lock. No. Is it me, or are these pangolins just really not talkative right now?
Cannot afford to do this.
Boom. Does that count as killing a pangolin? He was riding one, right? Yeah, that's not pangolin based, I can tell you that much. I mean, seriously, how hard can it be to find pangolin? Like, come on. They must be somewhere.
My dream self!
I can tell you're boring.
Oh. 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 What is this? Pangala! We found them!
Welcome to the pen, big guy.
Oh.
Bless my heart.
Well. I guess I got what I was asking for. Oh. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, Pangala are never alone. No. Thanks. I hate it. Die in a ditch. Yes, sure. I suppose I will take you flying off into fucking outer space as
So
well.
easy.
Not sure what that was all about, but you know, sure. Absolute garbage. Then again, it is garbage that we're looking for in a way. Like any rep kit that has that malware thingy is theoretically interesting to me right now, so you know. Now that we're here anyway, let's go get a deadbolt. Shut up. So good. Yeah, so that was that. Now we just need to get a whole bunch of cash. Excuse you. No. Okay, maybe yes, but also no. No, shut up. Stop screeching. Who do you think you are? Screeching at me like you know me. I mean, I guess we're gonna go here because let's go and try to get stuff done, I suppose. Actually, that's something that I'm curious about. The explosions from the Dark Beast, do they kill you as well? You know, like if you use the Dark Beast or like the Ohm.
I'm embarrassed for you right now.
do actually take damage
Sorry, not so.
from the explosions, and the same kinda goes for almost everything else that I've used so far. Like, explosions is bad, period. Well, I mean, point in case, I suppose.
Bet that was the highlight of your life, huh?
Oh, hi.
See ya.
Yeah, I don't think so. Pop, 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 pop. It doesn't kill. Oh, it does kill. Oh, sure. Don't mind if I do. And that also kills. Fun times. Hey! Those are my hairs. Go find your own. Damn it. Now, if I'm correct, this boss should not be too difficult. Actually, let's use the beast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is so dumb. Okay.
Deconstruction.
Oh yeah! I get my first kill! Dang it!
Well, I guess I have my answer. That did do damage to me. Could tell you that much. Oh my fucking god, this is so... Oh Jesus, that's bright. And meter maker. I did not want to meet mine. Thank you very much. Okay. I do not remember that lightning being that bright. Jesus. Come here, please. Yeah, thank you. But, I mean... It is by far the best option that we have for this kind of shit. Used to be this bright. I used to be able to see where the fuck I was aiming at. Holy shit. I'm not even able to see what the fuck I'm looking at. Bit hard to play that way. Bamba. Yeah, did we have everything here? Cool. Moving on. Oh. Fun times. Woo! I'm invisible. Look at me being invisible. Bomba. Greetings. No thanks, not a fan. I was about to say, now you're just being difficult for the fact of being difficult. Nope. Nothing that we need here. Okay. I mean, I know that I don't have to kill everything, but if we're here anyway, might as well, because I do need that rep kit. Yay! We made it! Okay, this thing has order and our enhancement does not work with order stuff, but that's okay. Imagine. We're not even at our best.
Ever fought a siren?
Okay, that's enough fun for now. It's time to die. Bye. Okay, if you could despawn real quick, then we could actually see what we're picking up. That would be great. Thank you. No. Not what we're looking for. Okay. Is the purple orb of return over there? Yeah, okay. Oh. No. Okay. Fine. How many do we have? We have 7. Okay. Acceptable. Goodbye. There goes your first bar. Oh. That's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for. Wah. Actually, wait, hold on. I just realized I still have all of the wrong passives on. Let's see. These are the correct ones, right? Yeah. Yoink.
Neutralize.
You are very brave.
Like you had
Boss spot, boss. Hey, it's a slugger. Wait. I pressed the wrong button there. That one should not be instantly sold, I suppose. Yeah, that can go. Oh, money! Hey, whole 560 cash. Hell yeah. Nope.
Make a graceful exit, won't you?
Swear. It's so dumb. It is so goddamn dumb. If I don't have to be, like, concerned with it absolutely ramming its face straight through my head, there's not a whole lot that I have to worry about. And in those moments, yeah, it's really fun to run this build. But that big charging rhino from earlier, yeah, no, that was that was not exactly it, huh?
I think I need to kill you now. Sorry, babe.
5. Thank you.
Never gets old.
Wah. Not a single malware.
You're so impressive.
Sad. I just want high caliber, man. Come on. Hey. Stop charging at me, damn it. Burn. Good. Oh. Wah. Oh. Money! Oh, it's only one. Yeah, it's only one stack of 280. Wah. No malware, okay. Oh. That was not done all that well. Could have done that a whole lot more clean, but... Whoa! Okay. I don't need you. I don't need you either. Oh, look at it. It's so shiny and sparkly and... Oh! That damage though, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That damage is, yeah. That damage is quite something. Hey, there you go. I was about to say. Where's the grappling at, yo?
Worship me.
Yeah, okay, so can we not die? Thanks. Much better. Okay. Oh wait, I'm still using the wrong racket. Oh my god, I swear I know how to play this game. I swear I know how to play this game. At least, that's what I like to tell myself. Take that. I mean, not that it would have made a whole lot of a difference. I mean... I most likely still would have died, but... You know... Yoink. What boss? I saw a triple oof. I don't know. I think this boss was not having a good time with me. I mean, what boss? Oh my fucking god! This would have been so good! Kinetic damage, melee damage, and crit damage. But only one harder specs. And one of the +3s is on a useless one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why can't I have good things? Why can't I have pretty things? Wah. Nope.
This is why you don't fight sirens!
Woo!
Wondrous.
Hey! That can go, that can go, that can go. That can go, that can go. That has no bonuses. We will just grab this one, sure. I mean, I'm still dealing decent damage, so... It's not that bad. It could be worse. A whole lot worse, actually.
Death to a life imitator!
Hey, I like the sound. I like the sound of riches in the morning. Not that it's really a morning sound for me right now. I mean, seeing as it's like 11 in the evening. I guess 11 is still evening. Right? 11 is evening. 12 it's midnight. That never made sense to me, if I'm honest.
Behold!
I'll take that one and that one. Oh. That was all there. That was all there was to take. Okay, sure. Sure. Nope. Now I'm almost sad that I didn't look for this in the big pile of junk that we got from Rush yesterday. I also ragdoll 16,000 meters up in the air after I die. Totally, that's what I do all day, every day. Wait, what was that? Berserker is kind of fun. It's not what we are looking for right now, but it could definitely help us somewhere along the line, I guess. Although I have to say, I do prefer my energy shield to be full, because that means that I don't risk dying. You know, it's a thing. Dying, oof. Dying in the world of Borderlands has been a very big problem for the state. I'm quite certain that's a thing. It's like an epidemic, you know? Is balls, was balls. Another rep kit that holds no little secrets. Hey, Action Fist! We like Action Fist. Action Fist is a cool one. Was really fun on Amon. Nope. Sadness on the stack. Sadness resolves. On to the next one. Combat. Fire Dancer. Meh. Commander. Also not what we are aiming for. So far, we haven't found any malware on those things, like in the chest.
It was always going to end this way. Snap.
Another fire dancer. Okay. Another slugger. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Yeah, no. Wait, no, there was one item that had malware. But it wasn't the right item, so I didn't pick it up.
So easy.
Another slugger! Yay! Mwah. Oh. Hi, 7 cents. Sure, we'll take it. I mean, 7 cents is a pretty decent item.
Never fought a siren. Bye.
Nope. I mean, if you really want to go and find that one item, I wouldn't advise you to do it here. I wouldn't advise you to do it on the weekly Moxie machine.
Your existence has been revoked.
This is not the most effective way of doing it. I can't say that much. I would go to a Ripper Trail side if I'm honest. Your chances of finding augmented items are way higher because you just have a whole bunch of items that drop simultaneously. Like in a row. Instead of where I am just basically getting them one at a time. You will definitely notice a difference. I mean... I'm just doing this because it also can give me the shiny skin. Okay.
See you on the other side.
Only gonna do a couple more. And then I'm gonna call it a day.
Destroy your counterfeit soul.
Another kaleidosplode. And another whistle. Oh boy. Ha, garbage. I do hope that I find it though. It would be kind of nice to have the thing.
Beg for mercy. Uh-oh. Someone didn't feel me good enough.
Yeah, okay. I got hit once. That took away almost all my HP. Okay, so anyway. That's quite a collection of hot sluggers, by the way. Kind of goes and shows that I am starting to become a little bit tired. That's not what we're looking for. Neither is this. The Whistler can go. This can go. Eh. So anyway. Money! Random loot drops literally spread across the entirety of the arena. Fun times. Nope. Okay, last one. Bomba. Okay, no look there. Okay, seeing how that's a thing. I am gonna go and try my luck with the Lost Loot machine. That might have it. You never know.
Hey,
worth a try.
that's it for another order supply pod that needs your delicate touch. Directed by my expertise, of course.
That's a whole lot of guns. That's not what we're looking for. Okay.
No one's gonna go looking for this, right?
You know what?
Think about it. If my meds
Do
didn't
you
work,
have it?
someone would have stopped me by now.
No?
When you need immediate medical attention on a budget.
Okay. Satch. Well, seeing how that's the case, I'm gonna go and end the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And I'm gonna be here again next week. On Monday, like always. Have a really good week, guys. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.